One of our viewers asked us whether they can be able to export herbs out of the country. And I'll give you a story, and this is very important for you to be able to aware. One of our customers came to us and told us they wanted to export moringa out of Kenya, and of course we didn't know that it was miraa. So what happens is they dry the miraa, they crush it, and it comes as leaves, and they're dried leaves. It's very hard to distinguish between miraa and moringa, for example. So you take the package. Once you take the package, you take it to the airport. What happens is those sniffer dogs will sniff and know this is miraa, and you can be in trouble. So one of the things we do as a courier company is that anything that's brought to you, you must open and know what you are sending abroad. Now, how do you send products abroad? One, you must first have a registered company. Very important. You have to have a registered company, and you must have an export license. That export license, you'll get it at Kenya Export Promotion Council. All right. Then you must have what is called GAP, Kenya Goods Agricultural Practice. GAP. It helps you be able to export abroad. Then you must have what is called a KEFIS certificate. Yeah, it's called Kenya Planters Inspection Service. That certificate says that whatever you're exporting abroad does not have pesticides. Those are the things you need to do. And so even if you are bringing miraa to us, you must take that miraa and get a KEFIS certificate. So if it's miraa, it's going to be picked out by guys of KEFIS. Yeah. So if you want to export herbs abroad, yeah, like the story I was giving about those warriors who brought the miraas to us, and then they were saying, we'll pay you whatever amount of money, we export this for us. We didn't know it was miraa. We thought it was moringa. And of course, our carrier picked it because it was an illegal substance. So it's very important for you to be able to know whatever you're exporting abroad, does it meet the necessary regulations or licenses for you to be able to export? Because miraa cannot go to the US market, and probably cannot go to the European market. They can probably go to Somali. But now, people always want to push them there. And sometimes they'll push them through the post office, and they're able to get there. They go in as parsley or moringa. Yeah. So for you to export anything abroad, especially anything agricultural, you must have done KEFIS certificate. And what happens is you take the product to KEFIS, they do a lab test to establish it is okay and legitimate. If it's not legitimate, it will be taken back. So if you want to do herbs, establish the market, find out from which market. For example, Somali, miraa can go to Somali, it's no problem. But they cannot go to the US or Europe because of those regulations. So must have a certificate, export, you must have an export license. Then you must have GAP if it's going to especially Europe, and then you must have KEFIS certificate. Those are the things you need to have before you export any herbs out of Kenya. But if you want to take it to Somali, utaweka to Wilson Airport, and they go to Somali. They don't have a problem with the issues of herbs or any technical issues. But otherwise, for those countries abroad, even India, you need to have the certificates. Once again, please make sure that you get the certificates right for you to be able to export herbs abroad. If you listen to this content, do me a favor, like and subscribe and comment. That way, we'll be able to understand that you like the content, and we also know the content you want us to continue sharing. Once again, Anthony Jogi Jenga, God bless.